Long ago, when the oceans of the world were whole and unbroken, there was a catastrophic event that split the largest sea into thousands of islands and treacherous waters. The Shattered Sea, as it came to be known, became a place of legend, feared by sailors and explorers alike. Few who ventured into its depths ever returned, and those who did came back with tales of strange creatures, lost cities, and hidden treasures. But no story was more captivating than that of the secret, an ancient power said to be buried within the heart of the Shattered Sea. Our story begins with an unlikely crew of adventurers, each drawn to the sea for their own reasons, but all with one goal: to uncover the Shattered Sea's secret. Leading the group was Captain Mara, a fierce and determined woman whose reputation as a pirate and navigator was known across the kingdoms. She had sailed nearly every ocean, but the Shattered Sea remained unconquered in her eyes. Mara had once heard a whisper of the secret when she was just a child, passed down in her family as a warning. But to her it was no warning, it was a challenge. At her side was Finn, a skilled cartographer who had spent years studying ancient maps and scrolls that spoke of the Shattered Sea. Unlike Mara, Finn was not motivated by treasure or power. His curiosity and desire to uncover lost knowledge drove him. He believed that the key to understanding the world's past lay within the fragmented islands. Finn was quiet but sharp, his mind constantly calculating the risks and possibilities ahead. Then there was Kaida, a warrior from the desert lands. She had no love for the sea, but her homeland was suffering from a drought that threatened to destroy her people. She had been told by an old seer that the answer to her people's salvation lay within the Shattered Sea, where an ancient artifact could bring the rains back. Kaida's determination and skill with a blade made her a formidable ally, though her heart longed for the sand she had left behind. Rounding out the group was Jace, a former merchant and skilled diplomat who had a knack for getting what he wanted through words rather than force. He had once been wealthy and influential, but after a series of failed ventures, he found himself bankrupt and desperate. Jace believed the Shattered Sea held riches beyond imagination, enough to restore his fortune and more. He joined the crew not for glory or honor, but for the chance to reclaim his lost status. Their journey began with an ominous departure, as the winds that guided their ship, the Iron Star, seemed to howl with warnings of the dangers ahead. But Mara, undeterred, steered her crew toward the heart of the Shattered Sea. The first days were filled with awe and wonder as they navigated through islands of jagged rock and crystal-clear waters that glowed with an unnatural light at night. But as they ventured deeper, the sea began to change. The skies grew darker, the water colder, and strange shadows moved beneath the surface. One night, as the crew slept, they were awoken by the sound of something scraping against the hull. Rushing to the deck, they found themselves surrounded by a thick fog, and in the distance, they could see the outline of a massive shipwreck looming on a nearby island. Mara, intrigued by the possibility of treasure, ordered the crew to investigate. As they approached, they discovered the wreck was not just one ship, but a graveyard of vessels, some ancient, others more recent. It was as if the sea itself had claimed them all.